Something I've never owned is a bubble machine. I always kind of had the impression that it could create a slip hazard on the dance floor, whether that's a valid concern or not. Some people say that's a myth. If you only use a bubble machine for just a few seconds at a time, you're going to create tons of bubbles, and the slip hazard is going to be insignificant. There's not going to be a lot on the floor you have to worry about. But I understand that it's a concern. Many of you may have the same concern. But then I saw a picture that inspired me. It was for this Bubbletron Go. It was an advertisement, and it showed it in a park, all by itself, outdoors. It's a battery-powered machine. It also has remote control, and it sprays bubbles all over the place. So what's cool about this? No power cords. It's a standalone unit, and it's remote controlled. That got me thinking, where do I see people using bubbles at weddings? They're using them for the ceremony. Instead of throwing rice, they're giving people little tubes of bubble juice with a little wand you can dip in and blow and create some bubbles. I think the result they're expecting is for there to be this big sea of bubbles as they're coming down the aisle after they're married. But in reality, that never happens. People are clapping, they're doing other things, and you don't get big bubbles out of those little wands and those little tubes that they give out at weddings. So what if we added bubble machines to outdoor ceremonies? You're in the grass or you're outside on some kind of pavement, so you don't have that slip hazard like you would indoors. And talk about a sea of bubbles overhead. How cool is that? I built something, and you can build something very similar. Check it out. So to get the bubble machine up in the air, I built this tripod with a shelf on top. I used one of those on-stage brackets. They're universal. You can use a piece of plywood. I just happen to have this truss plate with a hole drilled in the middle of it that I used. So the machine's up in the air now. You can place this wherever you need to, be at the back of where the ceremony is, up front, left, right, kind of depending on where the wind's blowing. And when they introduce them as a couple, they start playing the music. You hit that remote button, and here's your effect. I thought it was a neat idea for a wedding ceremony. It's outdoors, no slip hazard. They like bubbles, and it's a pretty cool little piece. It's under 200 bucks. I think I saw it on Google for like $179. I think you get a lot of mileage out of it too. So there you have it. If you like my idea, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.